A slim, elegant watch from Casio Edifice? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the Casio Edifice EFSS570DC-1A. Bit of a mouthful, but it's a really nice watch. Most importantly, it's a really slim watch. Casio has a habit of making these big, heavy, chunky watches, which are great, and I really like them. But every so often, it's nice to have a watch that's going to be nice and slim on your wrist. And as you can see, when I have it on my wrist, it is very thin. In fact, it's 9.7 millimeters thick. That is pretty thin. And it's a really nice, attractive watch featuring a black carbon fiber dial and all sorts of things. But I know you don't want to see me holding the watch, you want to see the watch. So let's cut to a close-up so you can see the watch while I talk about some of its features. This is a luxury motorsport inspired watch with an obviously octagonal bezel, black carbon fiber dial, it's stainless steel, and it has a typical three-fold clasp that you get on all the Casio watches. The crystal is actually a sapphire non-reflective coating crystal. And one thing I really like about it is it's solar powered and there's a battery level indicator. That's a lot about the watch, but let me put this aside and show you the packaging they have. It's kind of fun. So the Edifice line comes in this, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's some sort of like machine object or element or something. And you open it up and there's all sorts of stuff inside, and it's kind of fun because they don't differentiate between watches that they're selling to a jeweler and watches that they're selling to a consumer. So I even have a little stand-up sign that advertises that it's a sapphire crystal and it's Casio solar technology. So in case I want to impress my friends, I could, I guess, have it casually sitting like that. Probably not going to do that. And then it comes with warranty information. It comes with a sort of don't panic notice, which says that if you pull out the watch and it's acting weird, put it in the sun. And in fact, the solar power is really interesting because once it's fully powered, it can run for 6 months in complete darkness. I'm not sure why you would have it in complete darkness, but you could do that if you wanted to. And to keep it charged, just leave it in the sun for even just like 10-15 minutes a day. It works with other light sources for charge, but direct sunlight is the best. If you get it down and it's completely dead, then just leave it out in direct sun for a couple of hours and it'll start coming back to life. Then you adjust it via the little stem and you're good to go. So finally, Casio has this thing where they have internal modules, and that's what they number. So this actually uses internal module 5634. So these are the instructions for this, even though that's actually not the name of the watch. It's just the way that Casio does it. A little weird and super tiny print, so you might need to use a magnifying glass to actually read this, or you could do what I do, is take pictures with your phone and then you can zoom in, right? So yes, it could be a little larger, but that's what you get in the box, and that's it. Otherwise, it's just like a foam insert to make sure the watch travels and survives the journey. Pretty fun, actually. So pretty straightforward stuff. No charging cables needed. No really much of anything. It's just the watch, and this is the watch. And as I said, it does have that three-fold clasp. You can see here how that works. So if I do that and then clip it, now it's clasped and closed, and that's easy. I know people like to see the back of watches, so here's what the back looks like. And then here's a side view so you can see just how slim it is. It's very impressive. I am definitely a fan of this watch. I'm gonna go ahead and slip it on my wrist. And all that's left to talk about is the price, but before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. Just a click or a tap on that red subscribe button on the lower right, and we're connected. Then leave me a comment. Let me know what you really liked about this and what you wish I would have shown more of or talked about some more. So, I never really know. Thumbs up also is great feedback. And so we get to this. This is the Casio Edifice EFSS570DC-1A, and it's $270 at shop.casio.com. But look around online. I found it online for $202 through another outlet. So do a little comparison shopping and you might save quite a bit on this. And then finally, let me do also that dimensions. So it's 49 millimeters by 44 millimeters by 9.7 millimeters thick, and it's 133 grams, which all translates to it's thin, it's light, it's rugged, it's tough, it's beautiful. I really love the little copper detail on the outside edge, and there's lots to like here, so you might want to check it out. And as for me, I am going to put it back on my wrist, and that's what's going to be on my wrist for the whole day. So I'll hope to catch you in my next video.